Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and we've got a little bit of some exciting news to share with you. Well, we're always going to continue to do what we do and what made us Olympus Reptiles and keep bringing you animal related and reptile related videos every Thursday and Sunday like we have for several years now. And you're going to see more animals and snakes and crocodiles, whatever the hell else we find. But we're going to bring you animal episodes every Thursday and Sunday. We are also going to start doing some new stuff, but it's all animal related. So what we have here is our fancy new primitive camping trailer that we're going to share with you today. What we're going to eventually be doing with this is we're going to take this to go to reptile shows and things like that and travel across the country. We're also going to take it and go places to camp primitively for 4 or 5 days, kind of off the grid, where we can actually go out and maybe do some wild herping and look for different rattlesnakes in their natural habitat, things of that nature. So our long-term plan is to do Jeep camper videos randomly, animal videos Thursday and Sunday, and sometimes bring all those together because we want to go see animals not just in captivity, but in their natural habitat, as well as go to facilities all across the nation. And I'll be honest, I'm too cheap to pay for hotels. So what do we have? Bitchin' camper trailer. Let's set this bitch up and see how it works. Although I'm going to make camera guy Kurt help with this. All right, YouTube, so we got it set up finally. You probably watched that in high speed. I promise it took longer to look. Let's take a quick look around at what we got. Basically, this is just a homemade trailer. I didn't build it, so it should work out pretty good. It's got a full-size spare. It's got axles that can support 3,500 pounds with 20 inches of ground clearance. Actually, it's the same wheels as my Jeep. I could swap them over in a pinch. Not that I plan on doing that, but good. My favorite aspect is it's got air conditioning, comes with its own pickaxe and shovel. So, we can kind of get anywhere we need to go, hopefully. On the top will be our house most of the time. What that is it's a smittybilt XL rooftop tent. So these things are pretty cool. They set up pretty quick and easy, And if you're in the country with bears, you're safe, right? No, you're not. This is not to save you from bears. This is honestly just to save space. And it lets you set your tent up on ground that's not exactly even. So if we can get the trailer there, we don't have to be at a normal campsite. We can drop wherever we want. Flip this bitch down and get some sleep. Inside the actual camper itself, this is beautiful too. Look at that, I'm 6'2". I got a little ground clearance. I can actually walk in here. We can also sleep in here in a pinch if we want. It has full mood lighting. Whoa, check that out, don't know why, but it does. It also has this really nice kind of a couch thing in there. We can kind of get on in there and set. We have shades, we could put up shades. If you do need a little ventilation, there are windows that I have not tried at all yet. Probably should have figured those out before I started trying to run this thing. But anyway, they're here. They do open somehow. All right, now this would be very comfortable sleeping. However, in a pinch, this will simply kind of convert out like so. And look at that. Ready to go. And you have a full bed. So we can sleep in here when we need. This would be very tight for 2 people, but I'm telling you, if it's a nasty ass storm and I don't feel like crawling up there, we can make it work. Let's go see the main domicile. Hop my happy ass out of there. All right, the fun part you're gonna get to see is Kurt climb a ladder with a camera. I'm interested in that myself. So you simply just go ahead and climb on up in here. Very nice, very nice. Good shot of my butt, probably. Come on in, Kurt. Come on in. Now, up here, what you don't have room to do is stand up. So my previous tent that I had for my Jeep, I could. But man, that thing was a bitch to set up. This is so much easier. So, plenty of room for sleeping. I can lay either way, rather comfortably. Here, lengthways. So you could probably get 3 people in here. Pretty easy. 2 really easy. 4 if you wanted to get to know each other. Now, in case of rain, it does have a full rain fly, but right now, you can actually open it all the way up, get some full natural light if you wanted. But today's a little warm, so one thing you can do, this is probably one of my favorite things about this tent. You know, I think this is an option that we bought this setup pre-done. I'm pretty sure the gentleman that had the tent before us, I don't know, Kurt, you think he paid extra for this option? You don't know what option I'm talking about? What would be my favorite option? Can't say it though, it's a surprise. So if you were to zip all this up, you know, I'm not gonna zip it all up, I just wanna show you. Right here is my favorite thing. So it's really hot. This is actually blowing cold air. So the AC in the camper can be piped right into the tent. So for those really hot days, you know, you just basically, I guess I gotta close it all up anyway. Take this bitch, close her up, and you have a nice, very well insulated, for what it is anyway. I mean, tents are never the most insulated, right? Camping tent. Now, you probably thought, you said this is easy to set up. It didn't really look like it. And in some aspects, you'd be right. God damn, it's already getting cool in here. This thing's gonna fucking work. But, oh man, I'm gonna actually finish this job. Actually, I'm not, because that one's a pain in the dick. You have to actually pop that one off to close it. So it is a little bit more of a pain in the ass. Typically, I probably wouldn't have it open anyway. Just the sides and the tops. But this is our first time ever setting this tent up together. So there's a little bit of a learning curve, figuring a few things out. I had to watch plenty of YouTube videos on how to do it. We'll probably do one once we're more comfortable with exactly how you do this. So the goal is, take this, go to places like, I don't know, Death Valley's been kicked around, Colorado's been kicked around, places like that. We can set up camp, spend our day looking at natural wildlife, go out, look for reptiles, look for snakes, look for rattlesnakes in the wild. You know, maybe I can go find some of the species I really want to see in nature, and then come home. Spend some weekends like that every year, maybe one, I don't know. It just kind of depends on how much normal work we have to do and how much time and money we have. All right, Kurt, any questions before we get off of here?
No.
All right, guys, and also that noise you do here is it is a generator that runs this, so we can produce our own power for up to 10 hours at a pop on like 1 gallon of gas. So we can live quite comfortably. The things we need to add is a kitchen so we can cook, you know, fridge freezers so we can like go out for like a week with some frozen food, be able to thaw it out, have fresh meat to eat, because I am not gonna go fucking vegan. That shit ain't happening. And those kind of things, obviously, you know, having drinks, hydration, water, set up all that, and basically a recovery kit for the Jeep. And the Jeep's gonna probably go up a little bit and be set up for more off-road. So that is the future of what we're doing. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And now that we spent all this time setting this up to film this video, we're gonna pack it all back up and then drop it back off at the house. So see you guys next week.